Hi guys, so let us get started with other options under insert ribbon button. So in the last video we have covered tables and how we can create tables, how you can change the table layouts, etc. Now the next option which we have is pictures. So in the Word document, if you wanted to insert any pictures, so how can we insert? So let me I'll go here. So I'll type company logo, Infosys company logo. Infosys I have, right. I would like to insert some images. I wanted to show you how we can insert images. So I will use snipping tool. I'll take whichever the pic I want. So one way you can directly copy and paste it in the Word document wherever you want. So this is how it will come. The other way, what you can do, you can save this image. Let me save it in the Word company logo. So when you have images saved in your system, you can use insert from this PC, go to the folder where we have saved company logo. This is how we can insert as well. See, as soon as you insert any image, if you see here, there is a picture format has been enabled. So this is a picture format ribbon button has been enabled. So here if you want to adjust, if you wanted to move however whichever the angle you want, you can do all those. If you wanted to picture styles, we have picture styles as well, right? I'll show you. See, as soon as you click here, there are various picture styles as well. Okay, let us start from here. So remove background. If you wanted to remove any background, yes, you can remove it, and discard all changes. So we do not want remove background. This doesn't look good, right? So I would like to remove this one. And there is a view option. Under view option, picture format option, we were in the picture format, so let me remove it. Next we have a corrections. If you wanted to use some um, sharpen and soften, if you see here how you wanted to change the color, we have picture corrections options. So if you select here, so there are various options, you will get it. You wanted to increase the brightness, you can increase it. If you wanted to decrease the brightness, you can decrease it. Wherever you wanted to keep, however you wanted to keep. It's all about editing picture in the Word document. See, you will import a picture, then if you think that it doesn't fit my requirement, then you can make all the changes, whatever the changes you want. Next we have this one which I showed you. If you wanted to make it to the different color corrections, you can do that. And colors, if you see here, there are various colors are available, combinations colors. If you want to go for more variants, for example recolor, if you wanted to select this, I can select it. If I wanted to select this, I can select it. This is how my image has been changed. So here if you wanted to have a more variants, if you wanted to go with the different colors, you can select it whichever the color you want, and set transparent color. If you wanted to make it as a transparent color, so you can do that as well. And picture color options, which I already showed you. Here we have picture color options, right? So here you can reset it. If you wanted to change all the colors, there are various options available which you can use it. See, as soon as you click, that is displaying the way how it's going to project. Recolor, if you wanted to do that, the same options what I am explaining here, so here also you will get it. Transparency, which I showed you, you wanted to make it as a transparency. For example, you would like to keep my Infosys logo as a watermark. So what is watermark? I'm going to explain you. So how we can insert in the this one in order to show in your Word document whenever you print it. So watermark also will be printed. So it is like a protecting, not protecting your data in order to misuse this data. So we can say that this data is belongs to Infosys only. So for that matter, anything. Okay. Now we have, if you wanted to crop this image, yes, you can start using this one. This is an option. And if you wanted to use change the picture, so if you wanted to use change picture, if you wanted to insert different picture, so let me select a different pic from my, so I have a logo. So let me go here. Okay, let me select my pic only. Okay, so you can change this pic with my pic. Okay, so you just need to select. If you wanted to change pic, you can select it and reset picture. If I click on reset picture, so that will go to the reset picture and size. That will reset the picture which can fit your document based on your requirement or based on your comfort. See, we mostly don't insert any personal pictures and all in the Word document. Very rarely we insert, but however, we can insert company logos or some diagrams which you wanted to include in the Word document. Those could be done. So picture styles, which I already showed you, the way how you want, you can change it. And if you wanted to change the picture border, whichever the color you want, you can change it. And picture effects, if you wanted to have different effects, you can choose. Here we have various effects, so whichever you want, you can choose it. That's up to you. And picture layouts, if you wanted to change any layouts to add text as well. So for example, I have a text. Okay, I have a diagram. For the diagram, I wanted to add text as well. So I will say Surendra Reddy. So this, see, as soon as I typed text, Smart Art Design has been activated. Now I can increase and decrease the size of these letters. So how do we do that? Go here. You can make it whatever the size you want, and wherever you wanted to put it, that you can adjust it. See, it's all about you have to uh, insert and make necessary changes based on your requirement. Next, alt text. If you wanted to add any text, that you can see here. How would you describe this object and its context to someone who is blind or low vision? So it's all about, if you wanted to explain about the pic, you can add text. Next option which we have, let me select my image, go to picture format. Position, if you wanted to have that pic in the left and right or center, bottom, wherever you want, you can adjust based on your requirement. The pic position. And wrap text, if you wanted to have a wrap text and add it, see here. So if I click on it thoroughly, except the image, the text will be. And if you wanted to have a text bottom, behind, and in front of text, if you wanted to have in front of text also, you can have that. And tight, square. Okay, this is how you can add your text next or before the image. Okay, more layout options, if you wanted to use more layout options, the way how you want. Text left only, both the sides. Let me select it, give OK. My text is coming on the both the sides, that is top, bottom, right. Okay, here there are various options which you can select it. And set as default, you can alwaysly set as default. Behind the text, top and bottom, thorough, tight. Okay, whichever you want, you can choose it. Next, crop. If you wanted to crop something in the image, So it's like a cropping image, right? You want it to adjust. Okay, so I will put this only this much, give okay, only that much, whatever you are cropping, only that much will be selected. Next, if you wanted to adjust this one to 5 centimeters and this one also to, okay, let me select 5 centimeters. So this is how your picture size will be increased. So it is like a height and width. So based on your requirement, you can adjust it. So these are the some of the options which are available under insert picture and various formats of the picture. Now we have other option called shapes. So if you wanted to insert any shapes in the Word document, so where do we insert shapes and how do we use it? So let me go to the another page. So I'll start explaining you. So we have various shapes, and so how can we use these shapes? For example, if you wanted to create a text box within the document, you can create it. So I'll say Surendra, and as soon as you create a text box, here you see shape format has been enabled. Shape format, the whichever the shape format, how you want it to format, you can adjust all the sizes based on your requirement. However you want, you can. So for example, shape fill, if I wanted to have a blue color instead of amber, if I wanted to have a green color, whichever the color you want, you can adjust this. So here, where do we use all these shapes? So shape outline we have. See, for example, I would like to create some kind of hierarchy in the Word document. Okay, so I can start creating multiple this one, copy multiple this one, or this is shape. So if you click on Control D, that will duplicate it. So Control D for duplicating the shape. So I would like to create as a this one. So I'll put manager. So here manager. So under that, if there are people who report to him, okay. So assistant manager, that is AM1 and AM2. Next, I wanted to have a, so this and all you can adjust based on your requirement. So under AM, so I would like to have a senior 1 and senior 2. Okay. Next, similar way, you can drag this one, Control D, that will duplicate. So here I'm just putting AM1. You can put their names. Okay. Senior 1, senior 2. So similar way, senior 1, senior 2. Senior 2. If you want, you can adjust little more here. So this is how you can insert. For example, you wanted to have a different color for different this one. So you can select both. Now let me change this color to this one. Now for all the seniors, I would like to have different color. So you can hold the control key and select it. So shape format, so shape fill, let me have some color, different color. Now here I have created manager, assistant manager 1 and 2. Now I would like to add arrow marks. So how can we add arrow marks? So I will say so here we have right. So I will use the down arrow from here center. Then I will use the this also, you can change the colors based on your requirement. Okay. Next you can insert a normal line here. Then again you can start using the arrow marks. So arrow marks, from here you can put arrow marks. So same thing, you can duplicate the arrow mark, and sorry, you can adjust this arrow mark. So take this, put it here, and rotate to the normal place. Okay, so this is how you can create. Now instead of this arrow marks, if I want some text boxes shapes, so you can use this as well. So text boxes space, if you want, in this you can add as well text, okay, within the format. If you can expand this, so I'll say department, okay, department, and here I can put, so this is I have expanded, okay, so you can expand or control D, we can put the same thing for. So this is how you can design using the various shapes under insert ribbon button. So in case if I want different shapes, I can use different shapes as well. You see here, whichever the shape you want, you can use it. In case if you want this kind of arrow marks, okay, let me take from here, I would like to put directly to here. So this is how you can add all other shapes from insert button. Next we have icons. So icons, if you wanted to insert any icons from your laptop, yes, you can, I mean from online. So these are the options available. For example, you wanted to put mobile number, so instead of putting mobile number, you can use the mobile symbol. So images, icons, so let me select any icon, so I will type mobile. So here don't use mobile, so instead of setting don't use mobile, you can use this particular symbol. So or else phone number, I'll say phone number. So instead of putting number as a phone, you can insert this phone, so I can type phone number. This is how you can insert any icons. So these are the icons which are built-in icons available in the Microsoft. See if you can use here remote option, okay, various TV or training room. There are various options which you want to use it. Clock, okay, timing, and flight mode, flight, okay, here we have various, right? If you wanted to select anything, vehicles, if you click on vehicles, so you have car, bus, boat, steamer, okay, accident, I mean accident car, mechanic car, all these various holiday pictures, if you wanted to select anything holidays picture, and bugs, if you wanted to select any bugs, and sports, if you wanted to select anything ball, like, see this and all where do we use is the first question. See sometimes work in progress, okay, when you are wanted to design, if you wanted to design as a trekking, so all those places based on your requirement you can insert. See as soon as I insert my picture, so picture what is a graphic format will be enabled. If you wanted to fill with some different color, you can change graphic outline. If you wanted to make it as a different color, you can do all those. And if you wanted to fill, here we have select the this one, convert shape to normal black and white, yes, you can do that. Let me select this. Then what is it? Shape effects, if you wanted to change it to the shape effects, you can change it. So let me make it to the different color, so that is visible. So it's all about, once you select any shape or picture from the insert as icons, so however you want to change it. So we have 3D models as well. So insert a 3D model in case if you have any 3D model diagram or graphic or image in your system you wanted to insert, that also you can insert it. See here, please wait while searching for online 3D model. So if you have it in your system, you can insert it, or if you wanted to download anything animated model. So heart, okay, now I am preparing a document for heart, okay, so I can insert heart 3D model. So it is a 3D model, right? So it takes few seconds to import that one. So where does it import it? So here. So if you see here, your heart is what do you say? It's actually beating, no? So that is how you can insert all the 3D models in the Word document. Next, we have Smart Art. Smart Art, which I already explained you in the PowerPoint. Anyway, this is Word, right? So let us see Smart Art. So where do we insert Smart Art? For example, Smart Art graphics we have, right? If you wanted to insert some hierarchy or some, this is how it looks like. If you wanted to design some process document, you can select, it's like a step by step, one by one, something like that. All this you can insert and start using. So this Smart Art, let me move to the so you can test. So it's like a open, save, work. So it's like any file if you wanted to open, if you wanted to save. So here I have, right. So based on this process document, see, as soon as you enable, so your process document, this one as uh, activated ribbon tab. So in that, if you wanted to format, so let me format this one with different color. So this one with different color. It's all about how you wanted to use it based on your requirement. You can change it based on your requirement and you can modify it. Next, we have options called chart. If you wanted to insert any chart, yes, you can insert it. Okay, let me insert some chart. Then I can put my numbers. So I will insert this chart. So my chart is getting inserted. So then I can put year. Okay, here let me put year. So 20, 20, 2021, 2022, 2023. And I have three series. If you think that you do not want this series, you can delete it and you can put this series one as a sales. This you can put profit. Okay, so this is how you can insert charts and update data in the chart, whichever the data. See, as soon as you insert chart, see here chart design has been enabled. So based on your requirement, you can select the chart whichever is required for your data. So let me put it this chart in the entirely new sheet, or let me create some space for chart here and put it. So now here I have selected a different design, right? If you think that that doesn't meet your requirement, so here we have chart styles. You can select whichever the style you want. Then here if you wanted to add any data labels, you can add data labels, and if you wanted to change the chart title, so this is, I will say, sales versus profit. So you can edit anything in the, so here data labels I have inserted, right? Now you do not want data labels, just uncheck data tables. If you do not want, if you uncheck, that will be taken out from your chart. Now I wanted to edit data. Okay, you can go here, there is an option called edit data. So this will enable, you can edit. Now 2024 I would like to add 2024, so I will say 5.5 and 4.5, so any number. So your 2024 will be fit into the your chart. So this is how you can edit the chart. Now you wanted to switch rows to column, columns to rows, you can do that as well. There is an option here. It's all about, you just need to select. And chart type, now I think I would like to change my chart type to pie chart instead of column chart, so I can change it. So my chart will be changed based on your requirement. Again, chart styles will be enabled. The way how you want, you can choose. For example, I want this chart, I can choose it. I want this style, I want this style. So within the pie chart, whichever the styles are available, that will show you based on your requirement, you can choose. Next, again we have a format. If you wanted to format the entire shape, you can do that. You can select it whichever you want based on your requirement. Next, we have screenshots. For example, if you have opened any windows, if you wanted to insert any screenshots from the opened windows, you can take. So here I have two windows, right? So this is the web page which we opened. So that will be inserted. That screenshot will be inserted. So as soon as your screenshot being inserted, you see here format, picture format has been enabled. So here if you wanted to change that screenshot based on your requirement, you can change, which we already discussed. Borders, if you wanted to have it borders in a different color, yes, you can make changes. Next, reuse files. In case if you have any files which you have used recently, if you wanted to reuse them, you can reuse them as well. And get add-ins and my add-ins. So get add-ins is, this is something which you wanted to add some add-ins, like for example, you have a mobile, you would like to install some apps, right? So in the Microsoft Word as well, there are add-ins available. There are pre add-ins and post add-ins. These are mostly not required. However, if you are working mostly on your Word, if you wanted to see Office Store add-ins, you can check. I think unfortunately your organization has disabled. So my organization disabled. You can check your add-ins and see the properties, what are all the options or features available in that add-in. You can add them based on your requirement. Next, we have online videos. If you wanted to find and insert any online videos from online, you can use this option. So you can put the URL. So let me select YouTube channel. So let me open any video. Let me open this one, MS. So you can take this URL, put it here. If you wanted to insert that video, you can insert it. If you click on it, let me delete the old one. If you click on it, this will play for you. And see, your video is playing. Okay, this is how you can insert any videos from online as well. So let me delete this. Next option which we have, link. So link, where do we use this one, link? So for example, we have to create, so every book will have index, right? So I will say index. Now chapter 1, chapter 1, chapter 2. I would like to show you two. Now I would like to link, click on link, insert link. So whenever you select insert link, you would like to create in the existing workbook or existing page, place in this document. So here I would like to refer some document as a existing book. Okay, I'll show you that one. First let us do it in the within the book, place in this document. So we have headings or we have bookmarks. So before that we will have to create a headings. So I'll say this page as a chapter 1. Let me insert here chapter 1. Okay, I'll make this as a heading. So how do we create heading 1? So here we have heading, right? Heading. Okay, now I'll go and link this to hyperlink. Insert link option is there. So we have place in this one, chapter 1 is there, right? Click on it. So as soon as I click on chapter 1, that will take me to the chapter 1 wherever I have it. Okay, click on chapter 1. So if you directly click on chapter 1, it will not go. Hold control key and click on it. So this is how you can create hyperlinks within the chapter. Now I wanted to create index for entire my document. If I have 100 pages of document, for all the 100 pages I can create index, chapter 1, chapter 2, subchapter 1, subchapter 2, all those I can create it. Now let me go to the other one. So here I have, let me insert some small table, or, let me type something text. Okay, so 1 Surendra, 2 Shanvita, 3 Grishma. Now if I click on this name, I would like to see their profile. So how can we do that? Just right click on it. There is a same option available, link. Now you can link your profile or document which you wanted to open. So where do we see this one? So usually if you wanted to link any attached this is a reference documents, you can select it. So let me click on it. Okay, I will hold control key and click on it, so my profile will be opened. So this is how my profile is getting opened. You see here in the Word form, my profile got opened here. So you can attach any document based on your requirement. You can create a hyperlink ideally. Next, under hyperlink, there is another option called website. Now if I click on it, so I would like to open my email ID, create a draft. So if I select that, so if I click on this, this will create a mail draft. This will open in the Outlook as a mail draft. It will send email to, it will create a draft to itsksreddy@gmail.com. So similar way, we have other options. So you can create in this document if you wanted to create any website link. Okay, let me show you this one. So here I have a Infosys website link, Infosys. Now I would like to, if I click on it, that should take me to the Infosys. So how can we do that? Google info Infosys. I'll open infosys.com website. I'll copy this URL. Just come here, right click on it. There is an option called insert link. So put as a website address. Here you put website address and just give OK. So if I click on website, that URL, that will take me to the Infosys website. So this is how you can create hyperlinks in the MS Word document. Next, comments. If you wanted to add any comments to your specified text, you can add comments. So let us say Grishma. So get clarification or to be checked, whatever the information you wanted, you can add it. So whenever you place a cursor, your comment will be visible. Go here. So if you come to that place, your comment is visible. If you wanted to edit that comment, you can edit it. If you wanted to delete that comment, you can delete it. If you wanted to link this comment to the something else, you can do that as well. Let me delete it. This is how my comment got deleted. Now if you wanted to add any headers, so headers or any company name or any logo, if you wanted to add, you can add it. And if you wanted to edit header, let me show you how you can add header. So I'll say company name Infosys Limited. So for each and every page, your header will be Infosys Limited will be printed. You can put address and all. Now if you wanted to edit your header, you can edit it. There is a edit header, you can edit it. So Infosys Limited Bangalore, some pin code 123456. Okay, next similar way you can add footer as well. So footer means bottom. So let me put bottom. So there are blanks and whatever you want you can put it. So let us say where you want odd pages, or you wanted to add footers with some image or grid, or there are various options available which you would like to choose it here. So I would like to say copyrights reserved @ 2023. So you can add anything in the footer. Now similar way we have another option, page numbers. So where you want page numbers, I want bottom, And if I select bottom also, there are various page numbers, one page or one page if you want right side, left side, okay. And if you have multiple pages, one of one, one of two, one of two that you want in the bottom or center, if I select this one, so I in this document I have 5 pages, right? So this is how it will be printed. So you can insert page numbers under insert button using the page number option. Now we have text box, which I already covered. You wanted to insert text box in the center of the document, word. So these and all, for example, you have some document, you wanted to put some quotations. Where do we use this one? If you wanted to put some quotations, you can use the text box. In case if you wanted to draw by your own also, you can draw by your own. So let me put some quotation here using text box. So let me put ask for quote, something like that, face quote. Here you can put. See, as soon as you create a quotation, shape format has been enabled, then you can customize based on your requirement. Next we have export quicker parts. If you wanted to see quicker parts and all, you can select it. Field and all, you can select it. If you wanted to insert any field, you can do that as well. Next, word art. If you wanted to use the word art, so you can use that one. Type something. Let me put my company name, XYG company, XYG company, something like that. You can put whichever you want. Next, other option which we have available is under text, add a drop cap. If you wanted to add a drop cap, something like that, where you have a company name. Okay, let me say here I have photo, right? So I would like to add a drop cap, so you can use that as well. And create a large capital letter at the beginning of the paragraph. So here I have beginning of the paragraph, right? So you would have seen first letter as a big letter in some places, right? That you can create. Next option which we have is add a signature line. If you wanted to add a signature line, you should have DSC installed, which I explained you under file and info page. There is a digital signature option, right? Once you add it, if you wanted to have a digital signature line, you can add that as well. Add a signature line. Then next option which we have, insert date and time. For example, here I wanted to insert date and time in this text. You can insert it. It will ask for format how you want. You can add it. Insert and date in the word, you can insert it. Next option which we have, object. So here in the sheet, here we have linked, right? So that is, if I click on my profile, so instead of that I want profile to be inserted, that file itself to be inserted in the Word document. There you can select. So create a file from where you wanted to select. Let me select some of my file. Okay, link to the file, display as icon. So that file itself will be inserted in this document. Next we have various equation symbols which we don't usually use it, and we have symbols. If you wanted to put some smiley symbol next to your text or somewhere, you can use these symbols. Phone number, that phone symbol we have, less than, greater than, does not equal to, plus minus. There are various symbols available. If you go here and check, so various symbols available which I showed you. Phone number, if you wanted to put, you can use these. So these are the some of the important options available under insert button. So we'll just quickly recall what and all we have covered under insert ribbon button. So tables which we covered in the previous video, in this current video we have covered how to insert pictures, then how we can format pictures based on our requirement, or customizing pictures, adding background color, changing outline, changing shape, changing a shadow, all those we covered. Next, if you wanted to insert any shape, that including text boxes and various shapes which we covered, and icons, if you wanted to insert any icons from the Microsoft, which we also covered. Then smart art, which we covered. If you wanted to create any process document, or there are various lists available which you can create, and you can also customize boxes or shapes based on your requirement. Next, which I also covered, see, as soon as I insert shapes, so my smart design has been enabled. Next, we also covered charts. How can we insert charts in the Word document, and how can we edit, or how can we change. And if you wanted to reuse any files which you have used for creating workbook, that also we covered. And online videos, so how can we uh, put online videos in the Word document and how you can play them. That I showed you one sample video inserting in the Word document. Then hyperlinks, if you wanted to create a chapters or sub chapters, or if you wanted to move within the document, if you wanted to link external document, all those you can create it based on your requirement. Next, we also learned inserting header, footer, page numbers, and if you wanted to add any quotations using the text box, you can do that. And next, which we covered was and explore quicker parts. And next we covered is insert a word art. Next, we also covered add a drop cap, so that is big capital letter will be added. Next, we have option digital add a signature line, we can add it. And we also learn how to insert a file in the Word document. So these are all the some of the beautiful options which are available under insert button. I mean, some of the beautiful commands which are available in the insert button, which you wanted to use while working on MS Word. If you wanted to create any document, these features you can definitely useful to make it our Word or document more beautiful or more colorful or whatever it is. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. I'll come up with another video. I'll cover the other ribbon buttons which are available under design, layout, references, etc. Thank you.